Hello and welcome to Privacy Settings, the show where I go through your favourite people's phones to expose their grubby little secrets. Joining me today is musician, actor, and everyone's favourite sus Zelda fairy is Pete Rugman.
Hello, Will. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming in. Your handle is the Nonstick Pans.
It is.
Is that because you love microplastics?
No, well, it's Teflon, isn't it? It's a funny one, that, the Nonstick Pans. Because when I chose that as my sort of band pseudonym, thinking no one else in the world would have that. It won't be taken.
Yeah.
And since that, Teflon has been revealed to be a carcinogenic, so it's actually quite punk rock, which wasn't my intention. But, you know.
Have you had to change genres now?
I have to change to punk rock, yeah.
Yeah. Why the Nonstick Pans, please?
It was kind of like a twee sort of tongue-in-cheek reference to like those 60s bands like Herman Hermits, Jerry and the Pacemakers, that kind of bands with ridiculous names. And again, back to the thing of like, this is such a stupid name, there'll be no bands that will want this and it won't be taken. So
yeah. You play a lot of Zelda?
I do, yes.
You do on your phone?
Not on my phone, no, sadly.
Any games on your phone?
No, I'm not a big gamer on my phone, I have to say. I tried it for a little bit back. Do you remember when Fallout 4 came out? And they brought out...
Sorry, I thought it was going to be a more relatable thing. No, I don't remember when Fallout 4 came out.
Fallout 4, 2015?
I remember 2015,
They brought out a little mobile game, which was like you could control your own vault. And I tried that for a little bit, never got into it, never got into Pokemon Go. I had a lot of people assume I'd be the type of person to get into Pokemon Go, but I wasn't at all. I've just not been a big mobile gamer. I'm more on consoles.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, can I have a look at your phone?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you excited about giving me your phone?
Get rid of it. Be done with it.
Okay, green case, quite a nice green case.
So I should say, this is actually a very new phone.
Is it?
It is, yeah. I've recently replaced
Whoa!
Don't joke about that.
Yeah, that was quite a risky.
I already dented it.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Unfortunately, I dented it pre-putting the case on.
No!
I know.
Great, there is a picture of a cat.
That is my cat. That is Yoshi.
Yoshi the cat in a Heineken Zero box.
Yes, he's combating alcoholism at the moment. He's doing quite well. I'm proud of him.
When did he last drink?
When did he last drink? It's a good question. Cats should drink, shouldn't they? Cats have a tendency to get kidney issues, so not alcohol. They should drink a lot. So I think he had a little sip from his water bowl this morning.
You're not putting like plum wine in his bowl?
No, nice. Okay. Nice that would be.
It would be nice. Right, we've got 6 digits to get into this phone.
Uh-huh.
Should I have a guess?
Yeah, go on.
5, 3, 4, 9, 2, 1. Any of them right?
No, not a single one.
You let me in? Do you want to tell your code?
Give me my face.
Oh, your face is the code.
I do miss the days when it was a fingerprint to unlock, because I remember, oh, hang on, is it even going to unlock with my face? Or is it? No, you've messed my phone up so much, Will, that in that time it's forgotten my face.
It looked at me and said, Daddy, is that you? A new Right, we're on the home screen. You were going to say something.
I was going to say, yeah, I remember the days when you could unlock your phone with your thumbprint, and I do miss that. Because I remember when COVID came and we all had to wear masks, and I'd have to pull my mask down to unlock my phone.
God, that's a tough
life,
Highly
irritating. It is.
I think that was the hardest part of COVID.
Yeah.
Pulling the mask down.
That was possibly, yeah. Arguably.
I love that you are harking back. You're like, I remember back in the day.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of this.
But it's like 5 years ago.
I know.
It's like quite recent technology.
It is 5 years ago, isn't it? But it feels somehow much sex. It feels, oh my God. It feels longer, but it also feels like nothing at all.
Wow. What else feels long but also short?
Is this a riddle?
Yes, there is definitely an answer.
What feels long but also short? Life?
The answer was my penis.
Right,
now,
okay, we've set the bar.
It's not a bar. It's more of a screw or a rod. I don't know what's happened to me today. 2,724 unread Gmails.
Yeah, this is quite horrific. And it's the same for my emails at the bottom, actually.
1,200. 2 different email
Yeah.
setups.
So I used to be the person that would keep on top of their emails. I used to make sure that I had a clear inbox and there'd be nothing there. And then in my last year of drama school, Casting Call Pro started sending out breakdowns. They're now Mandy. Are they still? They might not be Mandy anymore. I'm not sure.
There's some. Yeah.
But I would just get hundreds of emails, and I just couldn't keep up with them. And at that point, I just thought, you know what? I'm not going to read any of these. And yeah, I've never looked back since.
Can we see what emails are in these?
Yeah, go ahead.
1,200. Oh, there's a couple of gig things, some Urban Outfitters. Yeah. Oh, you've got a self-tape from your agent in here.
Oh, yeah, which one is that?
school run.
Yes, yeah.
To-
I'll probably be doing that tonight.
It's a tape for Friday. Have you looked into the details?
Yeah, I think it's a very simple one. I think I just have to peek my head around the door.
Could we have a go at the script now?
At the script, yeah. I think it's. Can you give me my line? I think it's just one line.
I don't know if I'm even allowed to talk
I don't
about
think this
actually.
might have an NDA. Maybe we need to censor some of the
Censor what
words.
the brand is. Yeah. Well, why don't you just do what you? I can't find the script here.
I probably just come in and I'll say I won't say the name of the brand, but I'll pop my head through and go, branded supermarket will help you.
I'd give him the part. I think that's nice.
You'd be the only one.
How many auditions are we doing for commercials?
Commercials, I'm doing quite a lot. It's quite gratuitous, I have to say. It's a bit of a thankless task. I think of all the castings, commercial castings demand the most out of you, wouldn't you say?
The porn ones are hard too.
Yeah, commercial castings for the porn.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, but no, they are like spend a full day doing all of this stuff and will never respond to you.
But they're so much more detailed than the jobs that you actually want. I feel like I should be really careful in case I put my foot in my mouth here. But in terms of
that's pretty
like,
good for the porn auditions, though.
Yeah, they put your foot in your mouth.
Yeah,
that's we're entering into some niche categories there that can make you lots of dosh.
Yeah.
I'd say it's because they get very specific with commercial castings. They want a mid shot, they want a long shot, they want your hands, they want your profiles, and sometimes it will be feel free to take multiple takes, and then also there'll be weird ones which will be like, tell us a joke. What was the best Christmas you had? And you're just like, this is so much.
Yeah.
But if the money wasn't very good for commercials, I don't think anyone would do it.
No, of course not.
No.
And they're like, we want someone who's characterful. They're normal, run-of-the-mill, beautiful, perfect, angelic beings who you just see in the street.
Yeah.
With comedy bones.
I don't think anyone spends 3 years at drama school being like, I really want to advertise Dyson vacuum cleaners. I really, really want to. Like I don't think that is necessarily it might be actually. I can't say that for sure.
Yeah, for me, it was the Airblade.
It was.
Yeah, I was like, that's an incredible product.
When that came around, it was like a...
Oh, it was mind-blowing.
Yeah.
There was a church in Newcastle that I used to do like rehearsals in, and the church had no money, but they had 2 new Dyson Airblades in the toilets. And I was like, why have you done this?
You were a born-again Christian just for that Airblade.
Yeah. I was like, Christ is risen. They actually had 2 here, so you could do it in the crucifix style.
Either side of his arms.
It was weird.
Yeah.
And your feet as well.
Yeah.
It was nice. Do you have a nice relationship with your phone, Pete?
I've got a love-hate relationship with my phone because I realise I probably wouldn't have much of a career without it. But I also kind of hate it.
Yeah. 3.5 hours average screen time.
Oh, really? That low?
Oh, did you expect that to be more?
Yeah.
Oh, that was just today so far.
Yeah.
Your daily average is 6 hours and 53 minutes.
Well, I tell you what, this week has actually been quite bad because you'll notice that on the Tuesday, I spent 11 hours on my phone. I don't even know how I accumulated that.
Yeah, God, that was a tough day. Tuesday, 11.5 hours actually. 8.5 hours on your socials.
Yeah, that was bad.
3 hours on Instagram, 2.5 hours on TikTok, 2 hours 15 minutes on Threads, 47 minutes on YouTube.
Yeah. I'd say it's one of those things as well because I edit a lot on my phone as well and I film a lot on my phone and sometimes I just keep my phone open without locking it, so those hours stack up.
Right. So you're trying to say that the numbers have been fudged there, but we all know you're just on Instagram constantly.
Oh, you should have seen my iPhone 11. You should have seen my old phone.
Oh, please tell me about it.
Oh, it was a right state.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What kind of state?
A right state. It was. I think I'd accumulated far more hours on that, but that phone really was coming to the. It was an iPhone 11, so it really was coming to the end of its life.
When was that? Was that Fallout 4 time that came out?
No, I think a little bit after.
Which game came out at the same time as that iPhone?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. iPhone 11. What was the year iPhone 11? I want to say that was like 2017.
The 10th of September, 2019. Almost never forget.
Oh, let me take a guess.
What came out?
I think 2019. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I might be a year off.
God, you've really adopted a very wise position here.
I just want to test, and if I don't get this right, I don't know what's going to happen here tonight. What? 2018. Turn the tables over. Year off.
A year off? Yeah, that's fine though.
Yeah.
That's okay. I think the stakes are much lower than you think they are.
Maybe 2019. Oh, Untitled Goose Game. Yeah.
Of course, we should have got Untitled Goose Game.
Link's Awakening is from 2019. That feels far more recent, doesn't it?
I don't know what that game is.
Oh, you're not. Are you a big gamer?
I'm a small gamer.
You're a small
I'm
gamer.
a bit of a gamer. I'm a sort of like, I can't I can't let it in because then I'll do nothing else.
Oh, yeah, no, I know. I fear at one stage in my life I was very much like that, less so now.
Yeah, now you just let it all in.
Yeah, let it all in.
Should have been looking at your Switch or something.
Yeah.
You spent some time on Safari. Safari is included here.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, 38 minutes on Safari. Is that your browser of choice?
Yeah, I've never bothered to download another browser.
And how like a Safari do you think it is?
It's very unlike a Safari. Is false advertising.
I guess Chrome's not much like Chrome.
No.
Don't get me started on Firefox.
Internet Explorer, though, they were right on the branding.
That is perfect, actually.
Yeah.
Why change that?
Why? Yeah.
That's the best named one.
Firefox at one stage was the best browser. Now, I would say Chrome is the best browser now generally on desktop computers.
I think it's the most ubiquitous.
Yeah.
But it certainly, it's beating DuckDuckGo and Ask Jeeves, that's for sure.
Ask Jeeves? Are you still using Ask Jeeves?
Yeah, I'm the only one. Yeah. You get 0 results. It's terrible.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to look at your search history here, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I think you've done a little joke here, actually.
I haven't.
I think you've come into the studio with a fun little game. You've searched Will Sebag-Montefiore.
Yeah.
You've searched Will Sebag-Montefiore again.
Uh-huh.
And you've searched Will Sebag-Montefiore handsome.
Uh-huh.
Will Sebag-Montefiore handsome. Will Sebag-Montefiore single. Will Sebag-Montefiore single. Will SM leave whiff for Pete? ?
And the funny thing is I never did find an answer for that last one.
You didn't?
No.
You don't know if Will SM leave whiff for Pete?
No.
It's just like, either this is what you're genuinely searching, or you've planned this to come into the studio with, and you haven't even bothered to spell my name right.
or whiff. I think there's 3 Fs in whiff.
Yeah. I think you might be right. And I think leave, you got right, because there's no E on the end of leave. This is real search.
High and low for the answers I need, yeah.
What did you learn Googling this?
Very little. You've got some great headshots.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I was actually, on the way over here, I was privately thinking to myself, or privately thinking to myself, if we go by the pronunciation of this podcast.
Pronunciation.
Pronunciation of this podcast.
Thank you.
I thought, I don't have a clear memory of ever meeting you in person. I do not remember ever meeting, because I've just been aware of you for so long. And I was thinking, how long have I actually known Will? And I think it might be 10 years, or we might be coming up to 10 years.
Wow.
But I don't have a clear memory.
And you still had to Google whether or not I was handsome.
Yeah. You're just one of those faces that could turn, on a day by day. I'm like, in some lights.
Yeah. Did we meet when you did music for the play by Gael van den Bosch, The Community, that was turned into an audio thing? We'd met before then?
We'd met before because we were both involved. Although not, first of all, we both went to the same drama school, but we were in different cohorts.
The Royal Central School of Speech and Drama.
Name drop there. I'm sure they need the advertising from us.
I'm sure they need all the money.
All the money they can get with all the legal cases they're facing.
Hooray!
And then we were briefly in the same improv group.
Yes. Which was started about 10 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, although I don't think I met you there, I certainly met your whiff.
Yes. My whiff was in the griff.
Your whiff was in the improv.
The improv, sorry.
Improv griff. Yeah, I definitely had met you pre Just These Please as well.
Sketch group that I'm in.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. What's your main feeling about me?
I think you're a pretty stand-up guy.
Great.
I think you're very funny. I think you're a smart fella. And a fart smeller.
I am a fart smeller. That I'll absolutely agree with.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. Well, no, some people don't.
So, don't smell or don't fart.
A little from column A, a little from column B, I think.
Okay, yeah.
So people holding them in. Everybody farts.
Sometimes.
I think it's only fair that I'd show you my search history.
Uh-huh.
I don't think there's much crossover in what I've searched from you. So I'd how to get Pete Rugman to date me. How to leave my whiff for petey. How to leave my wife for petey.
Okay.
So it's like, I think actually I've spelled that wrong. Peter Rugman, no moustache.
Uh-huh.
Peter Rugman, only moustache.
Yeah.
And Peter Rugman, more like studman.
This is interesting. I feel there is a Venn diagram of interests meeting here. Did you find out much from your search results?
It wasn't helpful. How to leave my whiff for petey. That sort of came with like a BuzzFeed 10 ways to leave your whiff.
Yeah.
But I don't think any of them were quite a lot.
And another forum for fart smellers.
Yeah, exactly. That was where I found the link.
Yeah.
The only one that really was helpful was Peter Rugman, only moustache.
Only moustache. Okay, yeah. So this is all of my face cut out.
Yeah.
apart from the mustache.
It's actually all of your online oeuvre, but it's just the mustache. Everything else has been keyed out.
It's what people are interested in.
Yeah. How much do you think the mustache brings people in?
Brings people to my content. The mustache is a fairly new addition. I actually grew it out for the show I was doing, which was our improvised murder mystery. And my partner liked it, so I decided to keep it. And every day I look at myself in the mirror and I debate shaving it off. I'm not sure. It's a weird one because I feel like no matter what I do with my face or my hair, I'll inevitably be compared to someone else. I'll always be, I don't know if you ever get this, but I always have comments being like, oh my God, you look like this, you look like this. It's like, no one ever pays attention to the stuff I make. They just want to bark out comparisons to like celebrities. And some of them are very weird, I have to say.
Oh, yeah. Who?
Let's see, Princess Diana. I've had Princess Diana a few times. Oh, a lot pre-mustache I used to get was Elijah Wood. I got him a lot. Post-mustache, not so much. People seem to have forgotten about it.
So will you leave, should I leave my whiff for you? I mean, will you leave your fiancé for me?
We'll see how this podcast goes.
Do you think so?
We'll check in at the break.
Okay, we'll check in at the break.
At the break, yeah.
Okay. So off air.
So off air.
We'll check in.
And we'll come in and we'll see via the emotional state in our voices and timbre how well that's gone.
Why can't we just check in on air?
This is a private conversation.
Private conversation.
Very good.
What'd you actually Google?
What do I actually Google?
Yeah, you're just Googling lies, just making up lies about finding me attractive.
You do yourself a disservice.
Oh, I think I'm great, but you have to Google it.
I think, what have I been Googling recently? Well, I was Googling for some Star Fox merchandise. I'm big into Star Fox. Do you know Star Fox?
Yeah, it's like Firefox, but higher up.
Yeah, kind of. You're not far off.
Nintendo game.
Yes.
Shooty, play Fox.
Yeah. First Star Fox game I played was Lilac Wars. This is the one here. This is Star Fox. And so I was Googling some Star Fox merch, because there's very little of it out there, I have to say. It's not compared to like Zelda, which is merch aplenty. Star Fox, there's not much official merch out there. So I was scanning for that because it brings me joy.
Well, we're gonna have to go to an ad break, Pete. So I'm gonna have to do the outro.
Oh, can I do the ad break?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Privacy settings with Will Sebag-Montefiore.
That's a pretty impressive
on Fubar Radio.
There's the script. If you could do the outro for me, that'd be really helpful because I
There's a question here that you've not asked me right at the top of that page.
Yeah, because you keep talking. I'm trying to interview you. You keep saying stuff. It's so annoying.
Okay, here we go. Thanks, Peter. We've got to go to a break now, but don't go anywhere, as after this we'll find out if Will SM would indeed leave whiff for Pete. Stay tuned.
Do you want to do that again?
Yeah.
I'm joking.
I'll do it. No,
you want another? Yeah, Hugh wants another one. Can you do it clean? And I don't think you're gonna get the supermarket advert. Is all I'm gonna say. Just a bit more like me, actually.
A bit more like you.
Yeah. If you need to Google what that means, fair play.
Let's see. Okay. Thanks, Peter. We've got to go to a break now, but don't go anywhere, as after this we'll find out if Will SM would indeed leave whiff for Pete. Stay tuned.
Listener, I've messed up the intro too many times, so Pete is going to have to do the intro for me. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Great. Just do it really well and don't mess it up once.
Welcome back to Privacy Settings on Fubar Radio, the show which looks at the increasingly Orwellian surveillance in our society and says, oh, I'll have a bit of that. Some for me, please. Peter, do you like being surveyed, and what were you doing at 11:37 today?
This is such an easier way of doing the podcast.
11:37. What was I doing at 11:37? I was getting some early lunch.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got myself a baked potato or a jacket potato.
What do you think the difference is? Why did you go for baked and then correct yourself?
I guess a jacket potato is baked. Is there any difference? Are they the same?
I'm going to have to press you on this. I'm the interviewer.
Yeah. You want me to give an affirmative? No,
you said a baked potato, and then you said you corrected yourself and said a jacket potato.
There are grey areas in life, Will. We are allowed to be on the fence for some issues, and I feel at this I must firmly take the Starmerian approach and sit on the fence.
No, I'm gonna have to get an answer on this.
If push. Well, I'm so glad that you asked me that question, Will, because I think what we should be doing is looking at the opposition and seeing what they say and how wrong they are in their affirmations.
So the opposition, they say a povo potato.
Oh, I see. Okay,
That's what they say.
Yeah.
So you've gone baked or jacket. We just need an answer.
if you're really going to twist my arm on this, I think I'd say baked potato.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Would I be wrong, though? That's what...
I don't think so. I think it's sort of in the eye of the beholder.
I guess the thing is, as a baked potato, it has a very practical name, doesn't it? Whereas a jacket potato is kind of sort of this sort of... It's a bit whimsical, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Like, a sports jacket
He's wearing
potato.
a little jacket.
Oh, that's lovely. And you, on your Instagram, describe yourself as a purveyor of whimsy.
I am a purveyor of whimsy, but in this case, when it comes to potatoes, I'm deadly serious.
Deadly serious, and you're a baked man, which is the less whimsical
It is the
option.
less whimsical. Yeah.
Yeah. There aren't any other foods that are named after clothing. Are there?
There must be.
There must be.
Apple-bottom jeans.
That's the other way around. The apple-bottom jeans is clothing named after food.
Is clothing named... Oh, you're saying... So,
wait. So you think that apples are named after apple-bottom jeans? Is that what you think?
That's how I read Genesis.
Is it?
Yeah. That Eve took a bite out of some apple-bottom jeans. Yeah.
That's mental.
Yeah.
Why would she do that?
I don't know. This is why I've never been sold on Christianity.
Because Eve found a pair of jeans. She's naked and went, "Oh, brilliant!
Brilliant.
I'll eat them."
Yeah. I guess if you'd never seen clothes before, is biting something the first thing you try?
That's what I tend to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a baby exploring objects with their mouth. That tends to be.
Yeah.
Someone told me this once, actually, is that if you can look at anything in the room, somehow your brain instinctively knows what that texture will feel like in your mouth.
Okay.
It's true, though, right?
Yeah, but what should we put in our mouths to test this?
I don't know. Like, you could... I wouldn't... what would be a good...
Your phone?
Don't put my phone in your mouth.
Don't?
Or are you going to do the speaker thing, though? Wow, wow.
You're the second person to bring this up on the show. I think we should do the speaker wow wow thing. I'm going to go on what you were last... I'm not going to go on what you were last playing, because you were last playing our Jordan Gray episode, so that feels a bit... Right, I'm going to find a song. I'm going to find a disgusting, horrible song, and I'm going to make it go wow, 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 wow. Okay, what's this? Here we go.
Oh, this is my disgusting, horrible... See, if DJs did this in the club more, I would be more enticed to go to the club.
I did sort of kiss your phone a bit there.
That's fine.
Like your phone was in my mouth.
Did the texture of it take you by surprise?
No!
Well, there you go.
Not at all.
There you go.
Not at all. Oh, that's good. Who told you that? Why did you learn that?
I can't remember. I just think it's something, it's like sensory exploration that we do as babes, and I think we just instinctively know.
Now, by as babes, do you mean young children, or do you mean hot girls on the beach?
Young children. Instinctively, as we were all once hot girls on the beach.
I was hot girls on the beach.
Yeah?
Yeah? Have you ever been a hot girl on the beach?
No, I can't say I have.
Man.
In my wildest dreams.
Yeah. Have you ever gone on YouTube and searched for hot babes on the beach?
No, I haven't. No.
You're big on YouTube. So you like watching YouTube?
Not as much as other people, actually. I tend to be. I tend to use it for like very specific things. Like at the moment, I'm doing a lot of stuff. I'm looking up a lot of Baldur's Gate 3 content.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. So I just get recommended a bunch of Baldur's Gate 3 stuff, which I played Baldur's Gate 3 like a year ago and I completed it, but recently I've been pulled back in playing it because they do updates from time to time, and so there are now new classes and stuff. So
no hot babes on the beach in your YouTube history.
Beach, no.
My journey to kill all the 8 immortal NPCs in Act 1 Baldur's Gate.
Oh yeah.
Did Game O Talk succeed in that quest?
Yes, yeah, but it's a very broken thing, so I wouldn't do it myself. It just seems that this is why I watch the videos, so I don't necessarily have to do what they do. I learn from their mistakes. They basically break the game doing that.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Like irreparably?
Not irreparably. It just sort of... It's a bit futile because it's not been... Baldur's Gate 3, have you ever played it?
I used to watch my friend's brother play it a bit.
It's an incredible game. Like it is. It's a Dungeons & Dragons game.
Sorry, you just got a notification from the UK National Lottery.
Oh, great. Yeah.
So we have to open that. What if you won? What if he won the lottery right now?
It won't be. It'll be... Yeah, it's not. It's a message for you. Want to feel the rush tonight? Isn't it awful that they send you notifications encouraging you to gamble?
I get the same notifications from hot babes on the beach.
Yeah.
You play the National Lottery?
I do. It's one of the few things that I feel comfortable because the money sort of like recirculates, doesn't it? It's sort of it goes back into like arts funds and stuff. So I feel quite comfortable playing that every once in a while and just like I'm not losing out massively doing it.
10 Downing Street's Terracotta Room.
Yes.
A 1 minute, 38-second video?
This is a tour of the inside of 10 Downing Street, which I've been looking at to edit a video just to get an idea of the layout of the room.
Oh. What? Talk to me more about that.
Well, I'm putting together maybe some more Keir Starmer stuff. Today is a big day. It's the election day, and
a very big day for reform of the Grey Party.
Well, we'll see, because it's looking to be. All the news is saying us that it is basically knuckle and knuckle between all three parties now.
Now, knuckle and knuckle. I really expected neck and neck to come out of your mouth there.
What phrase am I getting it confused for? I don't know. I prefer knuckle and knuckle.
Knuckles from Sonic? Wait, is that... I've never heard knuckle...
Where is the Chaos Emerald?
Dr. Robotnik is getting in the way. I'll be honest, Pete. My knowledge of Sonic is so limited. That's all I need to know.
That's all you need to know.
We will collect as many rings as possible.
We've got to collect as many shards of the Chaos Emerald as possible before Rogue the Bat gets them. For she has devious desires. So
we're still on the YouTube history, and then we've gone from Baldur's Gate straight into You Never Give Me Your Money, naked version, the Beatles. Does that mean they're naked or the song's naked?
It means the song is naked. The Beatles released sometime in the 90s Let It Be naked version, which was how they sort of visualized the album actually sounding, because Phil Spector basically absolutely inundated it with a wall of sound and string. So the original album was kind of like very, very full on, and they thought quite difficult to listen to. And so they sort of posthumously, I suppose, released Let It Be naked version, which was a much more sort of stripped back, and it's lovely. It is, like, I'd say, the definitive version of that album. It's good listening.
Yeah, and the Beatles are not very good, are they?
Yeah, they're all right.
They're all right?
Yeah.
You're a fan?
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Yeah. Do you like that Octopus's Garden one?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah?
Pretty whimsical.
Hey, you love whimsy.
Unless it's potatoes.
Yeah, then it's sincerity.
Yeah.
Why do you think potatoes are the sincere bit of your life? Is that the only bit of life that you reject the whimsy?
I'm sure there's maybe I reject the whimsy from grief unless I'm sort of on the turn.
Yeah, it's not the most whimsical area of discussion, grief.
No.
Do you try and inject any whimsy into grief?
I suppose you kind of have to, don't you?
Yeah, I suppose that is true.
I think there can be moments where you actually do find whimsy in grief that sort of... We're going to get very deep here now.
I like it.
Where, say, for instance, my mum's funeral was very sad, obviously, but the guy who did the eulogy had a very unique singing voice, and he bellowed, and it was fucking hilarious. And I got to say, I actually really appreciated it, because it was a moment of kind of joy and elevation in an otherwise very, very sad situation.
Yeah.
And it made me laugh a lot.
Yeah.
So it was welcome relief.
Do you reckon that guy does that on purpose?
He might do. It was incredibly pompous. It was like some kind of Dickensian carol singer. But it was, very much appreciated it.
It's always funny, those moments where the dark and the light kind of like crash. They knuckle together.
It's necessary. Knuckle and knuckle. It's absolutely necessary. I think because people talk about laughing at funerals as being a very inappropriate thing because funerals are very serious. I think it's absolutely necessary. I think it's like, it's what they're kind of for, isn't it? You sort of, I'm not a fan of funerals. I love like afterwards going to a wake and being around people and discussing that person's life with them and having a drink. And I think wakes are actually very lovely.
Yeah.
Funerals themselves are very, very hard.
Yeah, it's hard when because like, especially if you don't have a suit or anything and you have to just put on someone else's baked and you're all wearing your different
You're all
baked.
wearing your different bakes and your apple bottom jeans.
Yeah, and you're dressed up
with
nicely.
the fur.
Yeah. And everyone in the club is looking at the jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a way to undermine a genuine nice conversation about your mum's funeral.
It's your job.
1969, The Pleasure of Port Merion, a bird's eye view from the BBC archive.
So this, I am working on a one-man show at the moment, which will open up at the Pleasance in April.
What's it called?
It's called Mort Whimsy's Museum of Animagical Delights. It's a work-in-progress show.
So you went for a really serious title.
Yep.
Yep.
And it's he's a legally distinct character who owns a legally distinct animation studios, and a legally distinct theme park. And I want to do some legally distinct filming in a place that resembles a theme park. And Portmeirion is this little village in Wales which resembles a Mediterranean village. It's very, very cool, I have to say. It's like beautiful architecture. And I think you can see under that there's The Prisoner, which was a series from the 60s.
Yeah.
The Prisoner was filmed in Portmeirion. And yeah, it's a very cool place. So I wanted to do some filming there to authentically resemble this theme park.
You've also sent us some screenshots, right?
Oh, yeah.
And Hugh hasn't shown me this one.
Oh. Well, actually, that's not a screenshot. That's a photograph I took myself.
Of a screen.
Yeah.
A photo can be called a shot.
I took a shot of the screen.
I call all pictures of screens screenshots in the same way you call all jacket potatoes baked potatoes.
Okay.
And I shall hear nothing said against it.
I can respect that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anything you see on a phone, that's a screenshot.
Okay, cool.
And I call screenshots.
Do you?
I call screenshots. It's hard.
If you didn't have that handsome face, Will, I swear you wouldn't get by in this industry.
My whiff is going to leave me. What is this? It's a very thick goblin with two C's.
It is, with two C's. It's a very voluptuous goblin bum. I was, again, playing Baldur's Gate 3, and this goblin died in a very compromising position, and I took a picture because I thought to myself, someone has had to render that juicy goblin booty. And the painstaking details that they've had to go to even sort of put dirt on the bum itself. Producer Hugh is really zooming in and circling in on that.
No poo, though.
No, so they've bothered to clean everywhere that's necessary.
Yeah. Do you think goblins have B-days? And I don't mean birthdays.
Yeah, no, I would say no, because that's quite a luxury thing. I think goblins live in squalor, traditionally.
Yeah.
And I would say, no, they don't.
Okay, this is just a particularly hygiene-conscious goblin.
This is, I guess, in this situation, yeah.
How many goblin bums have you seen?
Just this one.
Yeah, I think this is my first.
Which is why it was worth taking a photograph of.
A screenshot. Great. I think I don't know if we can talk about any more about this goblin bum.
We can try.
Okay.
Is there anything else we can?
Which is your favourite cheek?
Oh, that's a good question. I think the left one.
Yeah, the left one's slightly more taut.
Yeah.
The right one's slightly softer.
Yeah, I suppose.
I want a tight bummed goblin on da beach.
Oh.
What? Hey.
Mine was a purely artistic admiration.
Yeah, mine too.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I think.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, Pete. After
Pleasure.
the break, don't interrupt me.
Do you want me to read this one for you?
Let's do it word by word together.
Okay. Oh, this should be.
That's nice. We met doing improv. This is improv. Can you see that? It's not really improv if we've got a fucking script, is it?
Okay.
Thanks
For
that.
Peter.
After
the
break,
we're
going
to
be
discussing
which
of
the
many
lookalikes
we
could
replace
Peter
with
and
you
at
home
wouldn't
ever.
no.
Sorry, I'm too far from the screen. Even.
No. Perfect. Welcome back to Privacy Settings, the only podcast that listens back. Pete, can you hear them? The voices?
I can hear your voice through my interface.
Oh, that's the producer in my ear. Sorry about that. You've got a problem with Paddington, I hear.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. So this was the Baftas. Paddington came out to do some crowd work, and it was pretty terrible. Did you see this?
Yeah.
I think it was the most controversial thing to happen on the Baftas, I'd say.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe that people aren't talking about it. I don't really know what else they're talking about.
It was really quite bad, and not only that, but I just feel like they're really trying to hammer home this show as being quite charming. I do find it freaky, like uncanny and freaky. It's like this mechanical head with soulless eyes, and it's distressing to watch.
Yeah, it's quite uncanny. It's quite horrible. Is the show that they're doing at the moment on the West End, is it called The Bear?
It's Paddington the Musical, I believe.
Okay, because I'd sort of imagined that it was Paddington in The Bear.
There it is.
The chef show.
Oh, my.
Yeah. So are we supposed to believe that that's cute and nice?
I think so.
And you don't think it's cute and nice?
I do not think it's cute and nice. I think it's deeply distressing. I think and also the way he speaks, the mouth syncing doesn't quite match, and he blinks. all the time, and it has this sort of quality of like HAL 9000.
So you posted this on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then this is a DM response.
I had quite a few DM responses who totally agreed with me.
Really?
Yeah, they were deeply distressed, but I think it wasn't helped by the fact he did this set, and he was it was met with silence. So you've seen it. I'm assuming you've seen it. It was not a great endorsement of the show, I have to say.
Here's a clip of it.
My Aunt Lucy says you have to face your fears, unless it's a snake. Then you have to walk away, very slowly.
We've never done a clip before.
Yeah.
And we might not have. But we are talking about Paddington, who took the Queen to heaven.
We are, and other celebrities.
Why the fuck has that started to happen?
It was just, I think because someone made the initial observation of like, why is it Paddington's leading the Queen to heaven like he's on the River Styx? And then it just became a joke. And then the other distinct one I remember was Coolio afterwards.
He's Peruvian.
He is Peruvian,
Send him back. You know?
And this is the thing as well. Okay, as well as the bear in the show, I always feel whenever they wheel it out, they have to cut to a clip of Prince William as though he's sort of synonymous with the branding. In so many live shows, like they did it in this one, that you see Paddington, they'll cut to Prince William and then back to Paddington. And it's just, I think we're witnessing and we're living through a real kind of like cultural abandoning of Paddington at a moment now. Do you not feel? I think it's actually been met with such silence in a way that they weren't expecting, that people are like, oh, actually, we are quite over this now.
I'm sick of Paddington.
Well, he's just, for me, it kind of, and I am going to hark back into the yesteryear sort of conversation as I often do.
Back to 2019
back to 2019. No, further. It feels like as a nation, we're really desperately trying to get back to 2012. Do you know what I mean? In terms of the Olympic opening ceremony.
Yeah.
And Prince William and Kate's marriage. And it just feels like we're like, oh, remember this? Remember when we were cool? And it's just, I feel like that was the beginning of the end for us.
You think Paddington should walk off into heaven on his own?
Yeah.
And be escorted by like Mr. Beast or something?
I want Mr. Beast to replace Paddington as the angel of death.
Yeah. Today I'm taking this guy across the River Styx.
Be good.
He's got to hold his hand on the boat. Last person to take her hand off the boat goes to the afterlife.
That's a pretty uncanny Mr. Beast.
Was it? I've never tried that before.
Yeah.
You just have to be dead behind the eyes and think you have loads of money.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of response to this. Dude, when I saw him on the carpet, I felt so weird. It's the eyes, they're just dead. I have to tell myself it's just a person in a costume and it's not a demon puppet about to devour my soul.
Yeah. Yeah.
Were you a fan of Paddington before?
I love the films. I love the first two in particular.
Yeah?
They're excellent films.
Now it's all gone. You've got a lot of responses. A scary, creepy robot, a cyborg, a demon who must be haunted. You don't look like Paddington.
I don't look like Paddington, no.
That's good. But you do have a lot of doppelgangers, you said.
I do, yes.
And we got a picture of...
Oh, yeah. So I screenshotted some of the people. Prince Andrew isn't one of them, by the way. That's just there because I wanted it in my phone.
You wanted the Prince Andrew picture in your phone?
Yeah.
Why did you want the Prince Andrew picture in your phone?
I think it's a real cultural moment, don't you?
It is. Do you think he could be the new Paddington?
He's looking for a job, yeah.
Yeah. He could come out and it'd be equally as disturbing.
Yeah. This was... in fact, I saved it to my phone because I was doing a video which I released like a week ago with Sean Burke, Rory Cargill, and Dave Durkham.
Yep. Lots of very well-known online content creators that got together to make a sketch.
Yeah. And then...
Sounds fun.
You need but ask.
Please! I don't know any of the other ones. I think, well, no, I do actually. There's Pete Rugman, Peter Rugman, Pete Rugman, Pete Rugman, and Pete Rugman.
And there's also young Mr. Burns there, which actually that was my addition. No one said I looked like young Mr. Burns. I just saved that for a gag. And looking at it now, he does actually resemble me quite a bit.
Yeah, if you put a mustache on that's Pete Rugman. Ed Sheeran, I used to get that all the time in college. All the time. Like, I would say he was at his height, and it was like, yeah, all the time. This is a contentious issue as well, is a lot of people think I'm ginger. And I do not know. I'm starting to maybe believe I am, because I put out a poll saying, am I ginger? Because someone commented, so like, you're a redhead. And I said, well, am I? And the vast majority of people said, yes, you are a redhead. Oh.
I never thought that.
I would have said brown head, but I wouldn't have said it in those terms because it sounds weird.
Well, this is the thing. I think a lot of people do think I have brown hair. It's weird for me because I was very, very blonde when I was a kid. And I think over time, if I had to settle on anything, I would go with it's probably like a dark, mousy blonde.
Yeah.
But I do think there are hints of red to it, which is why people do think I'm a ginger. But I don't think I've earned the right to be called a ginger.
You're not part of the community.
I think you can only earn a right to be called a ginger if you were bullied for being ginger in school.
Yeah, but you're being bullied for being ginger now.
Oh, I was being bullied for lots of different reasons, but being
Top
ginger
3
wasn't
things.
being small.
Yep.
Being like in the bottom set for maths.
Oh.
I was really bad at maths.
Bullied by the nerds.
I was bullied by people who were just better at me academically in terms of maths. I was really good at English and art, but not maths.
No. Third thing you were bullied for?
Just being a weird little guy.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah. Look at us now, though. On here.
Who's laughing now?
Well, neither of us.
None of our audience either.
No. But look how far you've come. Look at that screenshot there. Look at that message you've got. Can you zoom in on that? This is amazing. I stumbled upon your music project and thought I'd reach out because your blend of alt rock and power pop sounds fantastic. I saw in your bio that you also embrace whimsy, which really resonates with me. IDK if you're familiar with TikTok Shop, but it's the revolution of the decade for e-com owners. We manage TikTok Shop systems for businesses like yours and help bring in new sales without spending extra on ads. It's a genius system. I've put together a Loom video just for you going over why your brand can be a huge hit on there.
Yeah, I mean, it was an interesting thing, but that very much that first paragraph made me laugh up a lung because it was such a segue to have someone, and I think like as memory serves, like their profile picture is of a very sort of broad-chested guy in a suit, and it was like, I saw in your bio that you also embrace whimsy, which really resonates with me.
I mean, they've absolutely nailed it. I assume you replied and were like, let's go with this.
Please. No. Thing is, I actually don't read my DMs a lot of the time. And I did notice, this is the weird thing, because producer Hugh reached out to me, and I actually didn't get it for ages, because it not only was not in my DM requests, it was in something called hidden DM requests. And so I actually didn't see it until much, much later.
Hugh always sends a dick pic. That's probably why.
That's probably, yeah.
He writes, do you want to come on the show?
Yeah.
On his penis.
Right.
It's really bad. Shouldn't do it. It's very small print. Now, I haven't made that joke. Hugh's made that joke.
Sure.
I was imagining a whopper chongus.
Yeah, okay,
personally,
fair enough.
But he said it was small.
There are a lot of dick jokes on the show, I have to say.
That's the show.
Yep.
And you haven't made one yet?
No, I'm biding my time. I'll have
this.
to do a really laboured one, depending on where. Tell you what, try and we'll try and conjure one up.
By a really laboured one, do you bet a really laboured one?
A really laboured one.
Okay, we're going to try and conjure up a dick. I don't know how we conjure up a dick joke. They just come to me. Much like dicks do. There you go. It's
Beat
right
me
there.
to it.
It's
Beat me
right
to it.
Beat you to it. Like you would a penis.
Just...
Come on! Oh, yeah. Could you do a Labour dick joke? Keir Starmer's doing a speech and he does a dick joke.
Oh, it would probably be like something in the House of Commons, wouldn't it? It would be.
More like the House of Commons.
Yeah. Oh, see, you beat me to it. You need to stop.
Okay, sorry. Stop.
He'd probably say something like, well, we've got a long, hard road ahead, which reminds me of my Willie.
It's perfect. That's really good stuff. That's lovely.
I reckon he could win the Labour vote back with that, don't you?
Do you know what? Yeah. If he showed any sort of personality at all.
Be like, fucking hell, this guy.
Imagine, he just was like, right, I'm here. Everybody could go fuck themselves. My dick's on the table. Measure it, you cunts. You'd be like, whoa! Whoa!
But it is one of those things where, like Starmer wouldn't be able to get away with that at all. That would surely be the end of him. But if someone like Trump did that across the Atlantic, he'd still be president, wouldn't he?
Yeah. How do you feel about having gone through your phone, Pete? We've definitely spent most of the time going through it.
I feel okay. I feel all right. Yeah.
And it's a new phone.
It is a new phone.
Are you to grips with it? Do you know what it's all about?
I think so. I think there are a lot of unnecessary features on there that I don't use. Like they have like this AI feature where you're supposed to kind of take a picture of something and it sort of does a search for you, whatever you've looked up.
Don't like that.
I don't really use that. I don't see much of a point in that.
No, because you just go straight, put your mouth on it, and you're like, that's exactly what I thought it was going to feel like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. As someone who creates stuff on the internet, do you get inundated with those sort of messages of like, we can really help you? Do you get offered anything for free?
Yes, I sometimes get a lot of things like offering one-to-one training and like gym workout stuff, which is just like that's like not part of my branding at all. So I don't know why I get that quite a lot. Sometimes I get DMs. And by the way, like I said before, I don't check my DMs often, and when I do, I'll be like weeks later, I'll have like a message from someone being like, "How much do you charge for a story, bro?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not doing any of that."
No. Do they mean a book?
Yeah, how much do you charge from? Yeah,
That could be a big book deal that you've turned down there.
probably. I hadn't thought this through.
No. I think that's how publishers get in contact with people.
Yeah, I think so, through DMs.
Yeah.
I have had a lot of abuse as well.
Hey, that's nice.
Yeah, I think if you venture slightly into politics, you are kind of inviting that to happen, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
By which I mean loads.
Yeah. It is funny, isn't it? Because people, I think, really take that type of stuff very, very personally.
Yeah. How does it affect you?
I think you kind of have to switch it off. And I'm really very, very glad that like I wasn't creating content around this when I was like a teenager, for instance, because I think that would have destroyed me.
Yeah.
And some people do. Some people like do sort of like get into this like when, you know, just before uni and stuff. And I think you need to have strong emotional scaffolding before you put yourself out there, I think.
That's nice. Who should we get on the podcast next? Whose phone would you like to go through?
Oh, whose phone would I love to go through? Maybe Lord Peter Mandelson.
We've tried.
Oh.
We've reached out. His inbox is full.
Leaves you unread, yeah.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
I think you should get my pal Rory Cargill on. He was on one of my sketches. I think he'd be well worth an investigation.
I think he just texted you, actually.
Oh, did he really?
He did, yeah. What's Rory Cargill said?
And once again, you've made it forget my face.
How is that on me? That's on you not looking like you.
It thinks I've grown a beard.
It's like, wow, why is Princess Diana alive and with a mustache?
I don't think I can read this one out loud, Rory.
Oh, no!
I don't know if he'd approve of me reading it out loud. It is very funny, I will say that.
Let's read it out loud. We'll check in with him.
He sent me a made in the USA goofy Disney cartoon quarter zip extra large blue cotton blend. Mm-hmm. And it's sort of like a very plain looking the Disney character Goofy. Already you might end up in some legal trouble there. And he said to me, "Should I get this jumper with vintage cum stains that IG recommended to me?" And there are indeed stains on the sleeve.
Oh, that's... Oh, I've never said this before, but that is either yogurt or cum.
That has to be, I think, yeah.
Wow. We've really come full circle.
Oh. Damn.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say we've come far.
Oh, yeah. Come all the way up our jacket. Oh. Have you had a nice time on the show, Peter Rugman?
I have. Thank you so much for having me.
It's been so nice.
What's the worst screen time you've had on this show so far?
Mahatma Candy, 21 hours on average per day.
What?
Yeah. She's in trouble, that Mahatma. I don't know how she gets stuff done.
How? Wait, but that means she must be sleeping for 3 hours.
Well, you're going to have to listen to the Mahatma Candy episode to find out what happened there. Anything you want to say before we go?
Just that it has been the pleasure and privilege of my life to appear on this podcast. Thank you so much for having me.
And now could you do that as Paddington?
It has been the pleasure and privilege of my life. Thank you so much for having me.
Make sure to check out the Nonstick Pans on social media for Pete's comedy and music, and support him on Patreon. Give us some money, you chump. As always, thank you for listening to Privacy Settings. If you want more from the show, subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on TikTok and Instagram, all at Privacy Settings Foobar. Pete, do you want to do the last bit?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks for being here. You just say thanks for being here. Listen to it next week or some shit. Who cares?
Thanks for being here, and keep an eye on next week's episode because who knows who we'll have on. See you soon.